Good morning, everybody. Well, this is the toy which has been taking the United States by storm. It's got a unique smile, it's got an adoption certificate. You even get a birthday card after its first year. As you can see, it's the approach to Christmas and the time when everybody rushes out and buys thousands of toys. Will this be the one to take the British public by storm like it took the public in America? That's what I'm here to find out.
What do you think of it?
It's nice.
Is that nice and soft and fluffy? The sort of toy you could get to love? Oh, you like her hair?
I like her funny face.
Just eating a lemon.
Do you want a cuddle? Quick cuddle? Have a quick cuddle. Oh. Excuse me, sir?
Yes, mate.
This is a Cabbage Patch doll. Everyone is unique. What do you think about that?
All right, I suppose. Not my cup of tea, but there you are.
It's got a distinctive sort of face, hasn't it? I mean, it's only £25, but is this the sort of thing you buy for your children?
No, it's a rip-off, isn't it? 25 quid? You've got to be kidding.
And this is the doll that all the fuss is about again. I suppose the attraction is that every face is different, ugly, but different. And it comes complete with things like a real baby's nappy, which you can see down here somewhere. Real nappy. And adoption papers. Well, at 25 quid, it jolly well ought to have something special. Their creator arrived in Britain this morning to step up the promotion, if that's possible, and I went along to meet him.
I live in the mountains of rural Georgia, and we were always told growing up that we came from a cabbage patch. So I guess I used a little bit of Mother Nature there.
Now tell me, did you very carefully engineer the media interest that there's been in this doll, or did you find it just happened?
I think it's basically very sincere. When I first delivered the first Cabbage Patch Kid, I never saw it as a doll. It was always a piece of art to me, being a sculptor, and so I wanted people to really respect them and take care of them. And that's when the oath of adoption came up, making sure that, you know, kids and parents would promise to take care of them. We actually found an old clinic in Cleveland, my hometown, that we renovated and had doctors and nurses working there, helping delivering the babies, and so the concept just grew, and today it's just kind of exploded.
But you must have realized early on it was a pretty good marketing idea.
Well, it got a lot of response. I knew that it was very popular with adults. When I first started, even adults adopted most of them, and it wasn't until later that children really, it caught on for children.
You don't think there's something sick about all this interest in what's, after all, just a doll?
No, I think it's a lot of fun. It's the look. They really, they're not perfect, and I think they're more like humans. They're not perfect, they're not beautiful. They need love and attention, and I don't see anything wrong with that.
But some people are taking it almost unhealthily seriously, surely.
No, I don't think so. Most people are having a wonderful time making fun of everybody else, making them think they're sick. I don't think there's no harm in pretending, as long as you know where reality lies.
How many have you sold altogether, do you know?
Well, this year we'll be adopting out over 2.5 million Cabbage Patch Kids.
And you tell me honestly that you don't think of this purely as a business venture.
I created I see them as art, and very original, and I think, I care a lot about that, I think.
You must be a pretty rich man by now.
I'm basically pretty happy, I think.
Can you say how much you've made from the dolls?
A lot of greens.
Promise.
I solemnly promise
to be an understanding parent.
to become an understanding parent.
To the best of my ability.
Everyone, of course, should take adoption seriously, even if the child does come from a cabbage patch.
Here's the prescription for the baby for TLC, which is tender loving care.
This is the home of the Cabbage Patch doll, a hospital where the emphasis is very definitely on fantasy. Salesmen refer to themselves as doctors and nurses, and if you're not careful, you'll find yourself believing that you're actually strolling around the wards of a real children's hospital.
They're not dolls, they're babies. Each has its own personality. They're all individuals, the same as we are.
The adoption ceremony is a clever ruse to encourage prospective parents to believe, or make believe, that the doll actually has a life of its own. Why do you think there's been so much hysteria about the Cabbage Patch dolls?
First of all, we don't call them dolls. We refer to them as babies. Dolls is a 4-letter word that we don't use.
Dr. Loggins, report to delivery stat. We have a Mother Cabbage in labor. Dr. Loggins to delivery stat.
There just had to be a Cabbage Patch birth while we were there.
It's a baby girl.
As for the children, who'd been given a quite different version of how babies were born, they seemed more than a little perplexed by the day's Cabbage Patch delivery.